What is up there, guys? The Penguinator 01 here, bringing you some more Golf with Friends gameplay. Hopefully you got my last one on the forest map where I gave you some tips and tricks and things to do on how to keep a good score on that map. Today we're going to cover Oasis, and hopefully it'll work out for us, because usually I've noticed when people try to show you stuff on maps like this, all of a sudden the tricks don't work and the map basically fights back. So we'll see how we do. Alrighty. Now, as it was bringing us down, you probably saw that hole right up there. For that, you want to stay just below 2 squares and definitely under 2 power. Okay, there we go. It worked today. Okay, so from there, just get the right amount of power to get you to the hole. And ta-da, you got a par on the first hole. Congratulations. Okay, now on this one, you're wanting right at that block right there at full power. And usually, it'll rotate you around and you end up getting like a hole-in-one. But today, it wants to be a turd. Okay, so whenever it does that, you just do this. Okay, normally you end up in there with a hole-in-one or a good setup for a hole-in-two. Like I said, today it acts like it wants to fight back on these chips. Oop, 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 oop. All right, but as you can see, you aim at full power at that one palm tree, and it usually does pretty good for the setup on this side, and you get par. Okay, this one is a little tricky. I have made a hole-in-one on this before, not many times, but so you want to do about 3 square. Actually, excuse me, you want to do just over 3. That'll be 4 squares. Yeah, about 4 squares, right up the center. And there we go, hole-in-one. Okay, now guys, on this one, you're supposed to hit that. It bounces you up there, and then you aim down here. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Wee, blink. Okay, so now you gotta head this way. All right, now comes the tricky part. The trick part is to not bounce over, which gives you a bunch of strokes, and that's what usually people have happen. So what I usually do is aim right there at that corner and try to get enough power where it'll get me over that lip right there, but basically hit that so it keeps me inside. Let's see if it works today. There we go. Alrighty. And now it's just getting the proper amount of strength to get you back to the hole. And there's your par, guys. Okay, now this one. Normally, if you get full power and carefully aim, you can hop over and make a hole-in-one. Let's see if it works today. Nope. Okay. And down we go. But we still got a birdie, so that's good. Okay, now this one is pain in the butt, no matter what you do. But you want to aim about that much power and that pillar right there. Okay, I misangled. There we go. Power's right, just misangled it. There we go. Alright, then you just need the right amount of power to get you back to the hole, and you're good to go. And there's your par. Would have been a birdie, but I misangled. That's my fault. Okay, now on this one. You can make a hole-in-one. It is possible. But normally I end up having to do a 2. But what you do is you aim full power right up the middle. See, I almost hit it, but okay. Gotta find where the ball is. And then you just do enough to get your par, or excuse me, get your birdie. All right, this one, you're gonna get full power right there. Alrighty. Now this one, you can do over. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you don't do too much. Whee! Ah, dang it! Almost made it. Okay, but we still got par. Alrighty. Now this one, what? It depends on how you want to do it. Some just go straight down there and then put across. Um, Others go up here. Some just go all the way down there and then try to put all the way up here. It really depends on what you want to do. But if done correctly, either way, you can make it at least in 3. So like I said, it's just up to y'all. Let's see. Usually I go up here, so let me just show you that way. Stop. Okay. Now, from here, you want to do enough to get you on that platform, but also enough to keep you in that square over there. So let's see if I got enough to do it. Yep. Alrighty. And there you go. Skadoosh. And we made par. Alright, now on this one. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said earlier, I'm fighting a cold off here. But anyway, I still wanted to try and bring y'all some of these tips and tricks. So this one, you're going to get a little floaty, and you're going to float down the lazy river with your ball. Whee! Okay, now on this one, if you time it right, you see that bridge right there? You can jump and land on the bridge. Or you can do it this way. One of the two. Every once in a while, I'll land like this, but majority of the time I land up there on the bridge. Okay, let me get an angle so I can see my ball here. Alright, then again, it's just proper power to get you to the hole and you make your birdie. Okay, now on this one, it can be a little tricky because as you can see, you have to have a jump right there and then you have that twisty thing when you get together. Now, I don't know if it's possible to make a hole in one on this or not, but most likely somebody's done it. But you want to aim right there. Damn it. You don't want to aim with too much power because as you can see it circles around, there's a chasm right there and I'm about to go over it. Okay, no. So, very good. So we go over here. And I think I just screwed that up. But, no. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to do one extra stroke just to get a better angle. But like I said, this is mainly to help you guys with some tips on these holes. So, all right, there we go. All right, so double bogey, but like I said, I'm just trying to give you some tips on these holes, and hopefully it'll help you out. I usually do bad on that hole no matter what. So, all righty. Okay, now for this hole. That's where you're trying to get through, and as you can see, there's chasms on both sides. And normally, I'll have people tell me to try this. So let's see how it works. There we go. You do full power, and you're in. And kadoosh, you got your birdie. So that made up for the one of the pars on the double bogey. Okay, now this one. Just lower 3 squares, and wait until his mouth is going down. Okay, it's wanting to mess up again. Let's do 4 squares. There we go. Might not be enough, but oh yeah, it is. Okay, we're good. Okay, now with this one, you want to not use too much power, otherwise you'll end up hitting that roof right there and bounce you into out of bounds. But you want to use enough power to hopefully, see that tiny hole there? You can get it through there and make it in a decent score. So let's do about this much power and see what happens. Oh. Ah, hit the roof. Too much power. Good angle, just too much power. Okay, let's do, whoops, just under 2. Just a little over 2, excuse me, and re-angle. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Hey, quit jumping. Alright. Now I usually go full power when I go through there just to get it up to the hole. There we go. Alright, this one you go full power right up in the middle. You don't have to do full power. I usually do it, but it didn't work that time with the bank. But we still made par, so we're still good. Alright, this one. And full power right there down. Blink. There you go. Alright, angle's bad. So we'll just do this. Normally if you land good enough with the angle, you can just come up here and let it roll back to get you closer. But I didn't have a good angle. And I probably just overpowered it. Nope, I'm good, birdie. Okay. Now on this one. Ah, dang it, I just hit it by accident. Okay, don't do that. You want to aim as close as you can to this at full power without hitting it. Because I just did that. Oh, still working. Alright. And of course, just get enough power. And ta-da, you got your par. I should have had a birdie, but I messed up on the first one and hit it while trying to move my mouse. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I always go full power on this side. Whee! Okay, now this one, if you don't do enough power, you hit that and land down there and you go out of bounds. If you do too much power, it just bounces you back. So you want to go just over 2, about 2.5. There you go. Come on, get me down. There you go. Okay, that's not going to do it. Okay, and it gave me a bad angle on purpose. That's okay, we're still good. And then you want to do it here. And of course the bank shot didn't work. Ta-da! Okay, but we still made par, 59 out of 59. So hopefully these tips and tricks helped you on the Oasis course. And of course just tweak them and play with them and you'll do a lot better than I just did. But like I said, it kept us at par. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you were able to use these tips and tricks to help you out on your next game with friends and maybe end up beating them and just making them go crazy and rage quit. So until next time guys, Penguinator 01 here signing off. Later.